Hey everyone, this is Adish Shahzad, and this is my first introductory session to cloud computing. So let's get started. So before we get started, I would like to tell you what is cloud computing. So in simple words, computing is the on-demand delivery of IT resources over the internet. For example, if you are running an organization and you don't want to build the servers from the scratch like networking, databases, storage, you simply go to the public vendors like Amazon Web Services, Microsoft Azure, or Google Cloud. From these vendors, you can easily rent the IT resources. For example, if for the organization I need some servers, some storage, so I can easily get them from my vendors. So before we get started learning what is cloud computing, there are two basic concepts which need to be followed. The basic two concepts which are cloud models. Every might be if someone is interviewing you, he might ask you or about the interviewer ask you how many models are out there of cloud computing. So there are two models, deployment model and service model. Let's discuss these two models in detail. So let's discuss deployment model. What is deployment model is actually? So we have three deployment models have public cloud, private cloud, and hybrid cloud. What are these? Let's discuss that. So in public cloud, as I already told you, you have public vendors, and I listed the top three like Amazon Web Services, Microsoft Azure, and Google Cloud. So these cloud vendors can provide you on demand pay as you go services. If my organization is looking for the services like cloud computing services like databases, storage, so they can easily rent them. And for example, if I am not using these servers, so I can stop them. So they don't charge me of these servers which I just stopped. So this is actually a pay as you go model. So in private cloud, you are the owner. For example, if I'm running an organization and for example, I'm running a data center where we usually work. I'm working as a data science and I'm working in a data science company, and we have some data we can't share them with the public cloud. So we can use private cloud as a on-prem servers where we have total access to our servers. Nobody can access them without the organization's permission. So where you use private cloud mostly. So what is actually hybrid cloud? So have hybrid cloud is the mixture of private cloud and public cloud. For example, let's as I just give you an example, you have private cloud, you have public cloud. Okay, so uh, in hybrid, for example, if I'm running a data science organization and here we have some data we don't want to share with the public cloud, but we want to showcase our website what we are giving to our customers, so we can create a simple website and host them on public cloud because it's very cheap. So on public cloud to host an application, if you see in this graph, in this diagram, you see we have a private cloud, we have a public cloud, and both of them mixtures is called hybrid cloud. Simple. Now let's focus on what are service models. So there are three service models. On some of the courses on the internet, you will see there are five models. There are some backend as a services and function as a services, which is also called serverless cloud computing. But most of the internet have discussed these three models. So right now I will be more focused on three models, and I also tell you about what is function as a services, serverless, in this session. Let's wait. So let's discuss what is infrastructure as a services. So in the infrastructure as a services, you rent the services like virtual machines, storage, networking, and operating system, and you are the one who manage the operating system. I'm not here talking about hardwares like a hardware, the physical hardwares. I'm not talking about them, about the maintenance, about the electricity. These are not the part of infrastructure as a services. But yeah, your operating system which you are managing. You need to patch them, you need to check their security. You are the one who will manage the operating systems. In platform as a services, you don't need to be worried about your operating system. You are the one who focused on your application, their testing, and is you are not the one whose organization is facing application downfall or something. So you need to be care about your application here. This is called the platform as a services. So in the software as a services, it's really simple. Sometimes whenever I just taught people what is software as a services, I just give them an example of Gmail. You simply go to Gmail, you create your account, you create on send an email, you just write an email, attach your file and just send. You don't care about the application, you just care about your email. You don't need to be worried about the coding, you don't need to be worried about the application, you don't need to be worried about the server they are using, operating system they are using. You are not worrying about anything. Windows operating system are the best example of the software as a services. So here, this will just clear everything. The blue one is the one who is managed by your vendor, like the public cloud, and the gray are the one managed by the user like me. So in the on-prem, you are the owner, so you manage all of these services. So in the infrastructure as a services, you manage the middleware operating system and your application. In the platform as a services, you manage your application. You don't need to be worried about the operating system. But in a software as a services, you don't need to be worried about anything. You just simply go, you just send an email, and your work is done. That's it. So let's discuss about what is function as a services. So function as a services is a one you are focused on your code side. You don't need to be worried about what operating system you are using. It's just like events. For example, I just need to be giving you an example. I'm working in the organization and we need to send an email every time to our employees. So I create a code in the Python, or with the help of serverless I can trigger a task which will schedule the task using the cron job, and it will send an email to all of my users. I don't need to be worried about the operating side. So I just focus on my code side and the time which I need to be done. So there are three top cloud providers, as I just already told you about. So it's Amazon Web Services, Microsoft Azure, and Google Cloud. Yeah. So let's discuss what are the actual benefits of cloud computing. The one of the benefits is trade capital expensive. So what is this? So in is here, let's give you an example of on-prem. In on-prem, you are the one who is most you need to be care about the maintenance electricity. You are the one who need to maintain and have a staff who will focus on your hardware, that is anything to be damaged or might to be repaired, they need to be care about. So you are the one who care about the security. So there's a lot of cost here. So public cloud can help us to save this cost. I just simply go to the AWS and simply create a server. So I just need to manage their operating system. In the platform as a services, we just need to be care about the application. If you are on the cloud, you will see there's a lot of services like Elastic Beanstalk, which is about platform as a so that's it. So stop guessing capacity. You don't need to be worried. Like for example, if my application is running on we need a storage of 2 terabyte, we can also scale up to 3 terabyte or might be 5 terabyte. So it's an easy to scale up or scale down in the both cases. And it's also providing the speed. For example, if our developer need to be create a new application, and in the on-prem you need to be set up a new server, but not here in the public cloud. You just simply go to the Amazon Web Services and you are the one who can easily, uh, the developer can push the changing to the servers, and voila, your server is up. So you can also get benefits through economics, like most of the organization which are on the public cloud. Through them you can have a very simple cost, and this might be save you. And you don't need to be worried the one who need to be spend the money on space, internet connection, electricity bill. That will be not in the public cloud. So you just go in the cloud in seconds. So these are the top benefits of public cloud. So what are you thinking? I think so there's a lot of jobs in the cloud computing, so start learning and get a job. But the question in every student mind, like from where they can get started, that's the question actually. And when I just get started, this is also in my mind. So don't need to be worried. So here's the Amazon Web Services. training platform. AWS now it's actually was AWS dot training. Now it's AWS skill builder. So in the skill builder, I will provide the links in the description, the YouTube description. Check them out after the video. Okay. So here you can easily just go and simply click on all of the series. Like for example, if you have no idea about Cloud Foundation Learning or something, simply here is the course. You can just get started. So if you have any question or anything, comment them below and I'll just reply you as soon as possible, and all the link will be shared below. If you are the one who is the reader who more focused on not on the video but on the reader side, so here you can also learn them through video. Thank you so much. And if thank you so much. If you like the video, keep share, and I will come up with more videos like on the videos on DevOps. In the next video, we will discuss in Amazon Web Services more in detail, and then Google Cloud, Microsoft Azure, and version controlling it, and so on. And I have a mind to create more videos. Offline videos on DevOps training, DevOps proper bootcamp. So guys, help me out and support me so I can do my work as soon as possible. So thank you so much. Take care. Bye bye.